Alright, here we go, Patty. It's episode 7. I can't believe it. I know you can't believe it, but I I
Numero 7, here we are.
I haven't looked at this at all. Why don't you explain to me what's going on with this man who's calls cops on himself?
Yeah, I don't know how much this actually has to do with cars, but I saw the I saw the article and I just couldn't turn away.
It's fantastic, no matter what it is.
Um, yeah, so apparently this guy, we may have to read through here. He broke into a Dodge dealership and I think he just stole some candy.
It's still candy from a Dodge dealership?
It goes planned last week when a quarter man threw a rock through a dealership window. Tyler. Is it Tyler, Texas? That's where mom and dad used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be Tyler, Texas, yeah.
Oh, I haven't been there.
Yeah.
The
38-year-old
phone call.
Jeremiah Megalon, fuck off.
Jeremiah Megalon.
Jeremiah Megalon, that's my new fucking username, dude.
Yeah. It looks like if Bam Margera went straight.
Look at that stare. He looks like Vigo from Ghostbusters 2, that big portrait they're restoring. Oh my god. What a stare.
Okay, here we go.
According with 2 eyes.
Yeah, close enough.
Dude, what?
Megalodon badly injured himself on a piece of 1-inch double pay, and once inside the dealership, he was unable to figure out a way out.
He was bleeding out and had to call the feds.
Yeah, he had to call the police because he was gonna die.
All right. Oh, that's
The only damage to the building was a broken window. The turn has been charged with burglary. I thought he stole candy or something.
that's awesome.
Oh yeah, a high price to pay for a handful of candy. He grabbed some Tootsie Rolls or
Oh,
something.
he did grab candy. What the fuck? This guy has a stare that's like a Kubrickian stare.
Yeah, I mean he had like 40 beers and a hot shot of meth and cocaine or something.
This is Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining. This is
1,000-mile stare.
yeah, 1,000 miles. All right, this one's a little bit more fun, and by a little bit more fun, I mean a little bit less fun because it involves a 270R.
Oh yeah.
This one's deeply upsetting. The video hopefully is in here so we can watch it on stream, but this is where I looked into this one. A local firefighter dumped a box of rocks onto a collector status 270R because he was upset that the neighbor's yard was draining to the firehouse, and maybe it was messing up his
Like his gutters were draining onto the
Yeah.
firehouse property or something, so he took a big bucket of rocks and dirt and dumped it on his 270R.
They don't have the
One-
video here.
A 270R, by the way, that was owned by Keiichi Tsuyama or whatever the guy's name is, who was like
Chief in New Jersey now
one of the drift kings in
Oh,
Japan.
the DK?
Yeah, it was his 270R.
Oh my gosh, here we go. And oh my god.
What a shit.
I mean, I can't believe it was parked outside next when a Ford F-250 was inside, but you know what? You never know what situation everybody's going through. I mean,
Yeah,
fuck.
I mean he had the car.
Oh no,
and
he's
it
going
was
back.
rich.
Oh. He goes back and does it again. Let's see that. Why does it stop it? It stops it because it's like this is,
It's too hard to watch.
there might be children watching. Jesus Christ. Who would do that? Motherfucker. I mean,
I'll
that's
say somebody who doesn't know how special that car was, but he knew how important it was to that guy. Otherwise, he wouldn't.
it doesn't matter. If it was my PT Cruiser, I would that wouldn't be okay to do.
Yeah, totally.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
And this is the problem that like there's a little puddle from the.
Yeah, that was the problem. That was his property was draining a little bit into the firehouse. It's like, it's a fucking concern for the city. You
Yeah,
piece of shit.
no one has ever hated a fireman
Yeah.
this much ever, maybe.
Yeah, and firemen's never deserved it this much until now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
think
mean,
of how much everyone hates policemen constantly. Nobody ever hates firemen, but man,
no.
this guy is worse than the guy that choked Michael Brown to death. Okay, moving on. Um,
Might be a bit strong.
did you see this?
No, what's going on here?
This is our god. Do you see this guy driving this BT? Look at this. Watch the handbrake turn. Did you see that? The kid's got Skittles. Oh! I mean, the kid is unbelievable. Unbelievable with that handbrake.
That must be a turbo 5-speed too.
You gotta think so, with that kind of performance.
Watch out! Oh!
And then he just dips her right into the parking lot like that.
Oh man.
Oh, so fantastic. Alright, that gets through the news, Patty. Should we go on to listings?
Oh wait, the last news story I wanted to bring up is
You
that
got one for me?
Yeah. I didn't send it to the chat. I just didn't have time.
How can I
didn't
find it?
think about it. But the Lamborghini Temerario has gotten some journalists have been driving it, so we can hear that 4-liter V8 that revs to 10,000 RPM.
10,000, you say?
10,000.
Where should I... The new V8 by turbo engine? So where should I look? Woo!
Maybe.
Is this it?
Sevilla pleasure.
The heart of the drivetrain. Oh, it's a hybrid? Oh my gosh, it's a goddamn Prius, dude.
Yeah, well, it's a hybrid, but at least they still have a V8 instead of a V6 like Ferrari.
That's a good point.
No, this is not the video I was
This is
looking
not
for.
the video?
It's a camouflaged version of it with like the wrap.
V8 sound check, Temerario.
Look at the back of it.
It looks like every other Lamborghini I've ever seen. I think it's established on this channel that I don't know anything about these cars. I think that's been made clear that this looks just like all the other ones to me. Is this a McLaren 765 LT? Huracan? Are you gonna make it make noise? Gosh.
Yeah, no, get out of this.
Oh, here we go. Is this it?
Yeah, this will work.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it sounds cool. Oh, this is at the Nürburgring. Doesn't sound as cool as a Corvette Z06 though.
It sounds really cool from inside the car. There's I don't know what it is. This is why you gotta send the link.
Yeah, you didn't send me the link though.
No, I sure didn't.
Oh, this guy's gonna let her sing a little bit. Well.
So I think it's a flat plane crank version of like the corporate Audi Porsche 4-liter V8.
Yeah. Of the 4/4.2 slash whatever they've been making for years. I gotta say, it doesn't sound that cool. It doesn't sound super exotic to me.
Yeah.
It sounds fine. I mean, all V8 sound cool, but
yeah. It's just interesting that you know, um, they kind of have made a new engine. I mean, it's not. At least they didn't just take the twin turbo 4 liter out of the Panamera and the RS6 and all that stuff.
Right.
They've kind of made it their own.
But
Um,
by made a new engine, you mean that they hybridized it, or is it a ground up design?
well, I did a bit of both. I mean, they have but it's been hybridized in you can get a
Yeah.
Panamera, Panamera Turbo SE hybrid, all that stuff that makes 700 horsepower. But this one makes 900 horsepower with the hybrid system, and it revs to 10,000 RPM, which is
Well,
wild.
you got my attention at 10,000 RPM.
Yeah, so I think maybe they've given it a flat plane crank and redesigned the internals and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool car, but yeah, that's the first driving videos just started
Well, let me
flooding out this week.
let me tell you, Patty. We got a shitload of listings to get to. We got some watch news to get to. But I think let's go to a game first, and then we'll
Okay,
go to listings or watches after. And I'm gonna let you pick the game. Which game you
what
want
do
to
we got?
play? I got a couple new games for you. Let
Hmm.
me know which one you like. This one is the Cars and Bids Hero Shot Challenge. This is the main picture that they post on Cars and Bids, and I just want to know the make and model. Okay, so these are ones that are obviously going to be tough. It's not going to be the Diablo, obviously. And
Yeah,
then
so I just got to tell you what kind of car it is.
yep, and then I also got the Repair Invoices game, which we talked about the other week, which is going to be maybe see how close you can get to what it costs to do these repairs. So which one would you
Okay.
rather go to? Would you rather go to the Cars and Bids Hero Shot Challenge? Would you rather do the
Yeah, let's do
repair?
that one first. Just the pictures of the cars. And
Hero
I'll
Shot
take a
Challenge
stab at
first.
'em.
All right, this one's gonna be maybe tough. You know how I
Okay.
was such
It's gonna
a
be a bunch of wacky ass
well.
stuff that I don't.
I tried not to make them all weird Japanese K cars.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because yeah, I don't know what the hell those things are called.
obviously, and you know
The
how.
exercise jazz
Yeah,
cat.
you know how what an asshole I was when we were talking about the Insight game, where I was like, I would get all these last week.
Yeah.
I think I would get about, I think I would get 3 out of 7 of these. Is what I think. So what do you think that is?
God. Yeah, they're all K cars, aren't they?
No, they're not. I told you that they weren't all K cars, and I meant that.
Yeah, I don't even.
This one is though.
It's debadged.
Yeah, I took the
I
badges
can't
off.
even discern a make.
Yeah, I
Uh,
debadged them all.
oh, okay. So it's not factory this way.
No,
Uh,
no, I debadged it in Photoshop.
well, I'm gonna say it's a Suzuki
Something or other.
Swift.
I think on these
Yeah.
we'll do. I think on these we could do a half point for the make. Half point for the make,
Yeah.
extra point for the or full point for the model. This one
What's that
is
say on the door?
it's an AutoZam Carroll
Oh.
4-wheel drive. I
Autosam Carol.
I got to admit I wouldn't have got this one either. All right,
Yeah, that's a shot in the dark.
I
Okay.
wouldn't have got it either.
What's it say on the door though?
Oh.
Give me that.
It says full-time 4-wheel drive.
Oh, look at that.
That's right. This baby's
That
got
thing's-
this baby's got a viscous center diff.
that thing is fucking sick.
Yep, it absolutely is. What about that? You
And
know this.
AutoZam was a
Mazda.
subsidiary of Mazda,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Mazda.
Okay, that is a Celica,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
A Toyota Celica convertible. I don't know what the GT maybe.
I'll take Toyota Celica. That's a full point. I will take Toyota Celica. That's a full point, baby.
Yeah.
Celica GT Vert.
My third grade teacher, the hot one, had one of those. Me and Mom were just talking about her, Mrs. Compton.
Ooh, Mrs. Compton. I had her for 5th grade, I think. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was A-OK, pal. I think she had.
she was an absolute babe, and she had a Celica just like that.
I thought
red and vert.
I thought she had a Corvette, but maybe I'm just placing that in my mind. Maybe she had a
Yeah,
Celica. I had the same
it
chick,
was a Celica.
and she was A-okay. Let me tell you something right now.
Yeah, rolling up with the top down. Little
What's it?
third grade Pat tugging at my root.
What's this?
That is an Infinity G35. It's an Infinity G something. Is it G35? That's my guess.
It's a G37, but
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you what. I think you get full points for that. I think that's close. I think that's pretty close as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
I'm giving you a full point for that.
that shitbox could be anything.
What about this?
Oh, that's a Mitsubishi Imiev.
That's what it is. Mitsubishi
Ah,
I-MiEV. They're not
with
all
the
gonna be.
graphics.
They're not all gonna be this easy, by the way, pal.
Okay, cool. Well, the first one wasn't. I didn't know what the hell that thing was.
Yeah. What's this?
Ah.
I didn't even have to do anything to this one.
That's as is.
Yep.
It,
It's as
it
is.
looks like
And
a.
and by the way, let me tell you, none of these are from like a manufacturer you never heard of. None of these are like a less than 100 manufactured kind of thing.
Yeah.
And almost
It,
all of them were sold in the U.S. except for the AZ Carroll.
this one was sold in the U.S.
Yes.
I mean, it looks like a Mark One. Uh. Uh. Not Passat. Jetta. It looks like a Jetta. But why wouldn't it have a Volkswagen badge on the front? Ugh. And there's no two-door Jetta either. That's my guess, dude. I don't know what this thing is.
That's a great
What is it?
guess.
Oh, it's a Jetta Coupe.
It's a Jetta Coupe. You're
Oh,
doing
God,
really
didn't
well
know
at this.
I didn't know they made a Jetta Coupe.
You're doing really well at this.
Yeah.
Alright. What the hell is that thing? I know you know it's a BMW. I don't think I'm going to give you a half point for BMW.
Yeah, that's a.
I want
I
to
don't
know the
know.
model on this one.
It's a first gen 5 series. I don't know the designation. E31.
I'm not looking
I
for
don't
the
know.
chassis code. I'm looking for the model number, and it's not going to be like 535 or something like that.
No, it's not.
In fact, I think it's clear that you don't know it. It's a BMW L7.
L7.
Have you
What the
ever
hell is
heard of this
that?
before? No, I've never heard of that before.
Is it a Mark? Is it a first gen 7 series?
Yeah, evidently this was like the flagship 7 series of its age, and I'd never heard of it.
Ah.
That's why I picked it, because I was like,
It
what
must have been
the
the first.
fuck is that?
The first ever 7 series, but it looks a lot like a first gen 5 series.
Yeah, I don't think I can give any points for that one.
No,
What's
I
what's
don't
this?
deserve it.
What's this? You know this one.
Is that a original Crown Vic or yeah, is that what it is?
I mean, I think I gotta give it to you. It's a Ford LTD Crown Victoria, but yeah,
Okay,
it is a
yeah.
first gen Crown Vic. I think you get a full point for that.
I think you got to give that to me.
I think I gotta give you a full point for that. As much as I was looking for LTD, but first gen Crown Vic, I mean, that's gotta be a full point. What about this?
It looks like a Fiat Panda, but like a two-door Panda. It's a baby Panda. Oh, and 4x4. It's a Panda 4x4, but it's a two-door. Is there a Panda 4x4 coupe?
Yep,
That's my guess.
that's what it is.
Let's go.
A Fiat Panda 4x4. You're really doing well at this.
Yeah.
Except I should have given you more K cars.
Those don't. Those are. That's just crazy. Like they all have such insane names. I don't know
Yeah.
that kind of shit, but
Well, I mean, that's gonna be a different game, the trim level slash special edition game, but I'm gonna expect you to get none of those.
yeah.
What about this one? Do you know this car?
Oh. No, this is some Malaise era bullshit. I don't know.
Remember, these are all Cars and Bid's main hero pictures.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Thing's fucking sweet. I
It
don't
is
know.
fucking sweet,
Uh,
isn't it? I mean, fucking. This is like that scene when in Training
it
Day
looked kind of.
in Training Day when he drives into the ghetto and he's like, "Don't ever come down here without me. I'm serious, Jake."
Yeah, but he's got the like the
Monte
DNX,
Carlo. Yeah.
yeah, or Monte Carlo, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks kind of like a Lincoln badge on like the tall cross thingy on the front. So let's say it's like a Lincoln Zephyr. I don't know. I
So
don't know anything
so
about this shit.
Oldsmobile Toronado Brougham.
A Toronado, bro. I didn't know the Toronado name came back like in the 80s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She
Well,
came
yeah,
back.
I have never seen one of those before. It's the first time.
All right, now this one I'm really interested to see. You're either gonna get this one right away, or you're gonna be like, "What is your deal?" All right, what is this?
That's a Jaguar XE 35T or something like that. It's an XE, right?
It's an
not a Project A.
XE35T R Sport.
I almost got it down to the R Sport.
Almost got it down to the R Sport. I'm gonna give you the full point. I'm gonna give you the full point without the R Sport. Excellent work on
Yeah,
that. Wow, you did really
yeah,
well on that game.
yeah.
Uh,
I almost bought an XE instead of the Alpha. Like
that would have been
I'm really
stupid.
I'm really intrigued. Well, not any more stupid than an Alfa Romeo. I mean,
It would have been just as stupid though.
yeah, I think they're pretty good, but apparently they're awesome to drive. Like just like the Alpha, it's like it's
That
kind of
I
a
don't
normal.
doubt. I bet they're great drivers.
Yeah, it's kind
No,
of a normal car, but
no manual
they
gearbox, I assume.
no manual gear would have been an 8-speed, just
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
Alpha.
yeah.
But they make a lot of power. That one probably has 300 horsepower or something, or maybe more. Maybe it's more like 365 or something like that. They rip.
Yeah. Well, excellent job, dude.
Thank you very much.
I'll put the score up on the screen here after I cut this down. But man, you did pretty well. I gotta admit, I'm impressed. I wouldn't have done that well. You know how I like to brag about how well I would have done.
Yeah.
What do you think about this piece of shit right here?
EVA Biva?
An EVA
Beva?
Biva. This thing sold for $7,800 on Cars
I
and
mean, that
Beds
seems
recently.
like a deal. What kind of engine does it have? I assume it's some sort of.
It says a 1.6 straight four. I'm gonna assume this is some kind of Rover or something. Toyota.
Toyota.
Yeah.
Toyota Source 4-cylinder.
Yeah. Well,
And a 5-speed?
Yep. And a stick shift. I mean, wow! Look at that trash bag. I mean,
I
that
wonder
is.
if it's. I wonder if it's like a Caterham kind of chassis
Well, it certainly doesn't look like a Lotus on the outside.
or a Lotus 7
Yeah.
base kind of thing.
It certainly doesn't look like that on the outside. I mean, good God.
Yeah, just with a dumb fiberglass body and like Dayton's on it for some reason.
Yeah, but man, I really pine for something like this myself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think this thing would be a riot,
yeah,
especially if the only dumb part about it is it's that fiberglass body. Like,
it's
just
just
make
the
it a
way that it
Caterham.
looks. Yeah, if it were
Yeah,
Caterham, it would be instantly awesome. I mean, the
but I feel like it would have sold for more if it was that.
if it was a Caterham, yeah. I
It is
mean,
cool though. Let's go look who bought it. See if he's bought anything else.
let's see who's the buyer. Sold to EDeb. Why can't I? Oh, here we go.
You find his high bid.
Yeah, I
you
found
click
him.
on
That's the only bid he's ever made.
He was like, "This is the one, honey."
This is the one,
Oh,
babe.
he lived over there. He went and checked it out and
And
probably
f-
took it for a rip. And he
and
was like, "This is."
and frankly, $7,000. What else you? I mean, you're not cross shopping this with fucking Ariel Adams.
Yeah, no, 7 grand, and with that a little like a Toyota engine, probably
Yeah,
revs to the moon.
yeah. This thing's awesome, and
Yeah,
I
that's cool. I give him an A plus.
and I really support the young man. I mean,
Oh, but those red wheels are so much better than like the fake Daytons.
oh yeah,
The
look
red
at
wheels,
these.
like those red 4 spokes.
Four
Oh yes.
four spoke
Why would
and
you
four lug.
ever take those off?
I kind of like the fake knockoffs.
Ugh.
The knockoffs, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been way better. And for the love of God, never put the top up.
Man, this thing is horrific looking. It
Look at
looks
the
like
door.
it looks like a Bradley GT. You know the Bradley GT?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a Bradley
It's
GT.
Crappy fiberglass kit car
Yeah,
on a Volkswagen.
it looks like a Bradley GT. It's
Yeah,
got
it appears to have been built to about the same standard.
Bradley GT
It's like-
standards.
Dude, just drive a Beetle.
A Beetle would be pretty much right there, right? You'd be 80% of the way there.
If you're gonna do a Bradley GT, like that's just a Beetle, right? With a fiberglass, stupid-looking body on it.
Yeah,
I think you'd look cooler in the Beetle,
yeah.
personally.
Did you see
At
this?
least now, maybe not back in the '70s. Oh, I did see this.
Yeah.
So this this guy's made a dual-engine Prelude.
Yeah. So this has an engine in the back, driving the rear wheels. It also still has the original engine in the front, driving the front wheels. They're both Honda K20s as far as I can tell, red top Hondas.
And does it have 2 automatic transmissions?
No, it's a stick shift, dude.
How?
It's got a linkage connected to both. See the springs go in both directions?
My God.
It's got, yeah. See these multiple linkages hooked up?
Oh, does it have a separate key for each engine? You
No,
know what that key?
no, it's got one key to start them both, I suppose. But I was pointing out the multiple gear linkages, one going to the front and one going to the rear.
Couple of cotter pins there.
Yeah, and a crash bar going all the way around, a roll cage, which you're gonna need if you have this thing.
I mean, I bet it's wild.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's no chance these things are in sync with each other. You know. Hopefully, the back one is hotter. Is all I can say.
Remember I saw there's an episode of, maybe it was Roadkill or one of those Motor Trend shows with like Freiburger and
Yeah, Freiburger and what's
what-
his face?
that other guy when
Yeah,
they bought
and-
one of those front wheel drive Chevy SS's that with the V8 in the front.
A front wheel drive Chevy SS.
Yeah, it was like the generation after the not in Impala.
Oh, an Impala. Yeah, of course, with the LS4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Impala SS, not just a Chevy.
Yeah. Now I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah, this one. And
These
they put
babies.
another one of these LS4s in the back
Oh, that
make it
sounds fucking sick.
to make it an all-wheel drive, but they had two. I feel like they had 2 gear levers. I don't know how the hell it worked.
Yeah, they've done this a couple of times. Car and Driver did this back in the 90s with Hondas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was that Audi, the TT on Top Gear, where they had an engine in the front and the back.
Yeah, I mean this is a storied thing. I can't imagine it works all that well. In my mind,
Yeah.
it's like as long as you make sure that the rear engine is hotter than the front, you gotta stifle that. You gotta put like a restrictor plate on the front engine and cut the power in half, and then it would probably be awesome.
It would be easier to just
Just
give especially in a Honda, just give the front engine twice as much power.
I don't know.
Then
Not in
That's
these.
not gonna be all-wheel drive.
Yeah, but in these old CRXs, they were already torque steering bad. I mean,
Oh, CRX, yeah.
yeah.
But the Prelude probably had some kind of one of the K series. I
Oh,
mean, you give that thing.
oh well, that Prelude had the that cool what do you call it? It had that cool torque vectoring front end. I can't remember what the name of it is. What Honda called it. But
Yeah.
these Preludes had that really cool torque vectoring front end where it would put more power to the inside or whichever end had the longer drive shaft. And
Is this sold? Oh, it said bid to 25,000.
bid to 25,000. Yep.
Oh, it didn't sell. Yeah, he's probably got about 100 in it. You ain't getting that back, dude. You might as well just take what the market's gonna give you.
Yeah. Speaking of cars that you didn't get what you had back in it, did you see that? I didn't put it in the chat, but did you see that Corvette race car? This thing that
Oh
only
yeah, yeah.
sold for 64,000. Sold for 64,000.
Yeah.
This is a $250,000 car.
The build for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To even think about building something like this. I mean, my
Because
God.
they started with a Z06.
They started with the Z06.
And isn't it a 7.7 liter? So it's like stroked, and
Yep. Look at the
it probably makes.
look at this chart here. It's making 700 horsepower and 750 torque.
Yeah.
And it's fully
All natural too.
au naturel, fully caged,
Old school tuning.
fully caged, fully race prepped.
Yeah. I mean,
And
that's like a time attack monster.
Yeah,
Yeah, whoever got
exactly.
that for 64 grand stole it.
yeah, I mean, they're gonna send this thing, and good for them.
Is it a standard T56 manual, or does it have some kind of sequential jam in
I
there?
gotta imagine it's been beefed up if it's not a sequential. It's got a tilt and clutch.
Quick shift,
yeah.
auto blip rev matching, but standard transmission, I guess.
Yeah, it's got it.
So you're still rowing them.
They're still rowing their own. Yep.
Yeah, that thing's sick, dude. Oh yeah, look at the big Hurst ball.
The big cue ball right there.
Yeah, this car was awesome. I saw it immediately. It's like, oh, they just stroked a 7 liter. Like can you? Is there a driving videos of it, or at least a cold start rev?
I hope
Because I bet
so.
it sounds crazy.
Cold start.
Here we go.
Woo!
Better pitch than I thought it would be.
Yeah, exactly. You read my mind. Except for it doesn't have any kind of exhaust on it, so that's probably why. It's just sticking right out of the X pipes. Sounds as healthy as a car like this is gonna sound, I suppose.
Giant cam.
Yeah, I was hoping they were gonna rev it or give it a run down the. I hope.
I wonder it only sold for 64,000.
Yeah.
Give us some.
Let me hear it run down the. Let me hear it down the straight at Mouzon.
Yeah. That's like, if I bought that, I would immediately put the yellow Le Mans Corvette livery on it. Like, that's what you got.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's what everybody wants. The coolest race car of all time.
Now this is how you should. This is how you should do a CO6 resto mod.
A race car mod. Although this one appears to have the full street interior.
This one's got license plates. This one has a clean title. It went for 36K, but this was a few years ago, back when all these cars were going for crazy numbers. I mean, this is the way to do it.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, just make it look like the uh, what's the race team called? I always want to say Briggs and Stratton. What are they called?
Oh, Pratt and Miller.
Pratt and Miller.
Yeah, the Briggs and Stratton race team.
The Briggs and Stratton Corvettes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's what you want.
yeah. And this guy's done it up properly. And this is a legit road car. You can just drive this thing around on the street.
Yeah, with the huge wing. It's
and
awesome.
and it's got dyno readings for like 700 horsepower or something like that. Dynos for 699 and 641. Straight through a stick shift. I mean, this thing would be pretty sweet.
Is it supercharged? It looks like he's got boost gauges.
Yeah, she's supercharged, baby.
Okay, so supercharged LS7.
I don't know who provided the supercharger. Let's see. Oh, it looks like a Pro Charger. Yep, Pro Charger.
Yeah.
Centrifugal off to the side. Supercharger. Normal intake manifold.
Super clean looking engine bay.
Yeah, yeah. Totally clean build. Totally clean car. It's got flex fuel badging on it. I don't know if it can really accept that, but it brags as if it can.
It runs better on E85, or if you get
Thank you very
the
much.
tune.
That's really nice.
It portends as if it can. Whether or not it actually can is a matter for the courts. Okay, Patty, I got another game for you here. I'm interested to see if you want to play this one.
Oh wait, there's one more listing I want to look at. That
Oh.
isn't. I didn't. Once again, I didn't send.
Okay.
But someone on Bring a Trailer has listed a Rimac Nevera.
Really?
Yeah. I think.
Oh, you
I
know
think
what?
they only sold 3 of them.
You know what? I saw this the other day. I looked at
Yeah.
this. Yeah. I had a look at this.
What's the bid at? 1,
It's
2.
currently at 1.2. Yeah. And what does that have? Like
I think
about
they're-
11 miles. Oh, 1,300 miles. Okay.
Yeah. So he charged her up a couple of times.
Yeah,
but
I
I
looked
think-
at this.
I think-
I looked at this the other day at
I-
work.
Yeah. All the sites were sending it out in emails and stuff. But I think they were. What's the sticker say? Oh, how much was it? 2 million new?
I can't see it. Let me scroll down to where I can blow it up a little bit. Because you know how Bring Trailer does it. They put that little shitty one that you can't see.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, here we go. Who comes with the charger?
what? Why can't I zoom it? Oh my god. It won't let me. Oh, here we go. Zoom. Where am I looking? Where's the
I don't
price?
Did they even
Oh.
put the price of a
2.13 euro.
2.1 euro? So it's probably 2.3 or whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. 2.1 euro. And what year was this?
Must have been 22 or 3.
23. Let's see. 2.1 euro and USD. So 2.3 million.
Yeah, 2.3.
Wow.
So the question is, how much is this guy gonna lose? I mean, are we talking $1 million hit here? Obviously, what?
If he
Oh,
sells
it was only bid. It was only bid to 1.2. I didn't know it was over.
Yeah, he didn't sell. He didn't accept
So
it.
bid to 1 point. So bid to $1 million off.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean this is right after the stock market has lost 10% in the last 2 days though.
Yeah.
I mean
but
we've had the worst last 2 days since the beginning of COVID.
yeah, but I bet if it was a LaFerrari, it still would have gone for $5 million. You know what I mean?
It's not a LaFerrari, it's a
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, that I don't. The values on these things, I just don't think it'll ever be.
I think it's an unfair time to judge it right now.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
Yeah, what with knowing that the stock market had lost 10%. I mean, think about the way that these fucking psychos spend their money and keep their money, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not a fair time to judge this car. The fact that it went to 1.2 during this is impressive, honestly.
just don't know if the sticker was 2.3 a year ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that is brutal.
there's also the what's the other car that's the same car underneath the Pininfarina Battista?
Same deal.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if
none of those have
one of
traded
those.
hands either on the secondhand market.
Yeah, it's not come up for public sale yet, but I
Right.
can only imagine it would be the same thing.
You gotta. Well, I mean, it's a poor time to judge these silly cars. You know, if it was a blue chip car like an F40, I bet it would hold it. But this is what I would consider to be a highly speculative car. This is a Bitcoin car. An F40 is a it's an IBM stock. You know what I mean?
Well, it's an EV. That is
Yeah,
the.
yeah. This is it, exactly my point. This car is
I
a
mean that
this car is a
the e,
Bitcoin. An
the
F40 is
EV.
an F40 is a Microsoft.
Yeah. The EV supercars in general, I just don't think we'll see another one for a long time.
Not
Because I don't think Rimacs could sell all of the Naveras that they made. I mean, how often does that happen with a
right, right. Well,
hypercar like that?
it's really tough to judge what is an EV supercar anymore now that like you can get a Tesla that has a place to change your baby's diaper in it that has the same power
Yeah, for 49.9 on cars and
for
bids.
49.9 and brand spanking
Yeah,
new it's like 70 grand. I mean,
it
so
doesn't feel any different than this car, really.
exactly, it'll throw your hood back as hard as this car will. So for 2 million it's a tough sell. It doesn't it's not a sell like the F40 was,
Yeah,
as cool as it looks.
it
And
does look awesome.
and it does look cool as fuck, don't get me wrong. As much as I hate these cars, I think this one looks awesome. Don't get me wrong. It looks
It does
fantastic.
kind of look like a Grand Theft Auto supercar.
The problem with electric cars is that, there's a Tesla that's $40,000 that's faster.
Or as I mean, nothing is as fast. The Navara broke every speed record that is in existence. But the fact of
Okay,
the
yeah,
matter
but
is,
it's like but there's it depends
oh,
on
it looks
who's
like he's
timing
got
it.
it looks like he's got a McLaren Solus GT over there as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if this is
I bet he
the
wishes
Hamilton collection
I bet he
or
wishes he had.
something.
I bet he wishes he had two of those instead of one of these, though.
Yeah,
I mean, this is just never going to be a $2 million car to me. When there's
no,
something with the legacy of an F40 that's $2 million, and there's something with the power and speed of a Tesla Model S Plaid that is $45,000.
yeah,
That circle is never going to be squared to me.
no, it's tough.
I just don't think it's ever gonna. You're never gonna be able to make that make sense to me.
I don't think Monte Rimac is too worried about it himself.
No,
But I
well,
mean,
he's CEO of
he's the
Bugatti now.
he's the CEO of Bugatti now, and he's made a V16
Yeah,
gas engine. So he knows
exactly,
what's up.
exactly. They just came up with a V16, so he doesn't give a shit about this little folly he went on back then. I mean, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
Speaking of
It was
whoop-de-doos,
6-speed Mercy Roadster. Anyway, go on.
this is
What's the next game?
this is the ultimate. The ultimate expression of this game is the belt service on a 355.
Oh.
I mean, this is really when I thought of this game, this is what I had in this was
What it's designed for.
this is what I had in mind. Was the belt service on a 355. So you're paying for the 30K major service kit. So this car is getting to 30,000 miles. This is a 355 Spider, 21,000 miles. It's getting the axle boots. It's getting the axle boots done. Oil, coolant, Freon, power steering fluid, the fuse panel assembly, and it's having the motor yanked and having the having the the belts done.
An $1,800 deposit, $2,100 additional parts by CK. I mean, this is the engine out
This is engine out, yeah. This is
deal for the 355.
yeah. This is to have the timing, the belts done. This is the belt
Which,
service. This is what
which I
everyone's
think is,
terrified of.
yeah, which I think is 15 grand by itself, but this guy's got all kinds of other shit on there. So let's say 20,000.
It was $8,300.
Oh, well, he got out of there. Hell,
That ain't
that
bad,
ain't bad.
huh?
No.
I mean, come on. I'm thinking about getting me one of these 355s now.
Yeah.
That was the only thing keeping me from it.
Well, that price is starting to catch up with the appreciation of 355s. That's why they're becoming more valuable. And but I thought it'd be more than that.
This
I
car
thought it was
is this car's a 911,
okay. So does it
and
say which generation? What year is it? Does it say?
it doesn't say, but I believe it's a 996.
Okay.
Yeah. It's having a fuel pressure line, a fuel tank cinder assembly done, and a new battery. So this
From the
is
shelf.
yeah. So this is in the tank stuff. It does have to get into the gas tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No,
What do you think that's cost?
fuel tank's that hard to get to. I bet it's 2,500 bucks.
2231, not bad.
All right.
That was pretty good. You were within $300. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with that. That's good work.
I got banged on the 355. Man, that was cheap.
Yeah, the
So write
355.
write that dealer down. When I sell my house, it's worth as much as one old 355.
I'm gonna be going down to Maranello Autosport if I need service, and Eustis, Florida. It makes sense, Florida.
Eustace. Yeah.
Yeah, Eustace. That's the Courage the Cowardly Dog's dad. Eustace.
Yeah.
The poor old man that had the piece of straw sticking out of his mouth all the time.
Better off not mentioning that service on this sale. Because it was not done right.
All right, now we're back to the Continental GT, the one from before. This is the Ice Racer.
Oh, the Ice Racer. Okay,
Yeah.
W12.
Yeah, you know this car. This is a simple service. It's just lube oil and filters. So this is an oil change, and they also did
An oil change.
and they also did the brake fluid.
They flushed the Blake fluid.
The Blake fluid, yeah.
Brake fluid. Brake hydraulic system.
Yeah, that means change the brake fluid is what this means.
Yeah.
What does that cost?
800 bucks.
627, not bad.
You
are-
it was gonna be way too fucking much.
Way too much, but also
Yeah.
not bad compared to what we were talking about last week with the what was
Yeah.
it, 20 grand for the convertible top and 8 grand
Yeah.
to fix the inoperable cigarette lighter.
But no big parts.
No big parts, no. Speaking of no big parts, this is a 2012 M3.
Okay, so this is an E92.
E9X, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, oh, sorry. And we're doing front pads and rotors, rear pads and rotors, brake flush,
Cool.
and a new battery. So we're doing front and rear pads and rotors. We're doing the brake fluid, which you should do if you're doing front pads and rotors, and the battery.
Could you get carbon brake discs on those cars?
You could, but I wouldn't be pulling that on you. These are normal steel, and normal. I wouldn't try and pull that on you.
Yeah, that would have to be a disclosed option.
Yeah, exactly. It's not $40,000.
No, but pads and rotors, I bet it was $4,500.
It was 2774.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah. I guess that's still pretty expensive.
You had the right idea to go expensive, but you went a
Yeah,
little. You went crazy with it,
I went too far.
but not too crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are at Franco's European Sports Cars on Oxnard Street in Van Nuys, California.
Okay.
And this is for an 86 Mondial. Blue over
Oh,
blue.
Mondial.
Yeah. Blue over blue, 40,000 miles. Last in 4/12/2004. Do you need to know the VIN?
Yeah, go ahead and read that out.
Will the VIN help you? But
Okay.
what we've got going on here is the car arrived on tow truck. It was overheating. Fans not turning on. They did a
Shocker.
thermostat. Yeah, I mean, can you believe it? They did a thermostat. They did a check on the fan wires. Fan wires, not good. They cleaned the contacts. She was off to go. So this is basically just a thermostat job.
Thermostat and a coolant flush.
Thank you very much. That's really nice.
um, they probably still cost a lot because they had to do some labor trying to sort that out.
This is at Franco's European Sports Cars. Keep in mind.
Yeah. Well, Franco.
Franco
I know
doesn't
him.
play around.
$2,000.
$300.
Wow.
Franco cuts you a fair ass deal.
Yeah, I need to cool it on my guesses. I'm way hot.
I think I need to head down to Franco's. This one, it wasn't in the listing for any reason, but it's an '04 Phantom. You can see where I typed that in.
Okay.
But they
Yeah.
took it into Tashmo Auto Center in Westminster Grove.
Down to Tashmo's.
And the car had 30,000 miles on it. Inspected for rough running. Misfire on all cylinders. All 12
Oh,
coils.
God.
Yeah.
All 12 coils.
12 coils, 12 injectors, and then they had to do further inspection, and then went ahead and did 12 injectors on top. And I left this unblurred because they took $314 off.
That was maybe the cost of.
So just so you know,
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
they took $314 off the top.
Yeah. Now this one was pricey.
Yeah.
This one,
Tommy, you're wrecking the car!
6,000.
Only 3,500.
Oh my God.
I mean, all they did was do some coils and plugs.
Yeah,
Even-
with 12 of each.
Yeah,
Plus labor on a
and
Phantom.
it's a Rolls Royce, yeah. I don't think you were too far out of line. This is a tough
I
one.
suppose they're BMW parts.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
this was a 4.2 S4.
Alright, yeah.
This is what, honestly, when I thought of this game, this is the car I was thinking of.
Because I want one.
Well, because we both want one.
Yeah, 6-speed.
And
they're like $8,000.
Yep, and because of we both know what it costs to get these things taken care of and what it costs to maintain them. What I was really looking for was for the top end maintenance that if you maintain these, you know, everyone says you have to get them like walnut blasted. You have to get the heads off. You have to have the heads off and have them walnut blasted every couple thousand miles and just yeah. But I couldn't find a single. I looked at like 100 listings of these, dude. Of these 4.2, of these V8s. One, I was looking for timing guides. One, and two, I was looking for the head cleaning. And I found one head cleaning, but I couldn't find any timing guides. I couldn't find any engine outs. I mean, I'm starting to think this thing is a whole. Either nobody is recording these things, or they're too ashamed to admit that they paid what they paid. I don't know what it is. But I finally found.
Okay, so what happened to this one? Clutch very stiff.
I finally found
Question
some
mark.
service on this one. This one was a clutch job. It was not.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with the head walnut blast cleaning. It had nothing to do with the timing guides. This was a clutch job. A regular old clutch job. On a 4.2. What do you think it runs you?
Oh, I don't want to guess too high.
I mean, it's just a clutch
18
job.
1800.
$4,790.82.
Oh my god! Now I've gone the other direction.
Yep. Man.
$5,000 for the clutch.
Yep. Yep.
Jesus Christ! He should have gone to Franco's.
Yeah, you should have gotten. Yeah, was that what it was?
Yeah.
I would have bought the parts off eBay and taken it down to Franco's.
We'd had that son of a bitch out of there for $300.
Franco's would have done it for 300. 100% all day.
Stevens Creek Audi. That's so this is a dealer price. I should have clued into that.
Yeah, Audi of Stevens Creek. That makes
It's not a independent service center.
100%. And you know what? That makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Patty. I think we actually got a little bit of time this week to talk about watches. We haven't had that in a while. But Baby Neil's watch is coming up for sale.
Yeah, has this auction happened yet? When does it say it's gonna be?
I hope it has. April 17th. No, it hasn't happened yet.
Okay, couple weeks.
I hope somebody's got their money ready. The estimate is $2 million on this.
2 million. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the most expensive watches of all time, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I think didn't.
But this is not one that he wore to the moon, because they have a gold one on the
No,
moon.
of course. Yeah, this was just his. This is just one that he liked.
And one that they gave to him after he came back.
Yeah, just as a gift, just to wear around. But it has an astronaut Neil A. Armstrong, Apollo 11, Gemini 8 engraved on the back.
Yeah, I mean, how cool is that?
I mean, it doesn't get any cooler. Woo! I mean, talk about provenance.
Yeah, it don't get much better.
Yeah. And I mean, look at this thing. This is also one of my favorite references of the Omega Speedmaster, as without even considering.
Yeah, full 18 karat gold and a red bezel insert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without even considering the provenance of the ownership. I mean, this is already one of the best. It's already one of the
coolest Speedmasters.
Exactly, one of the coolest Speedmaster references.
And those engravings on the back are just, so awesome.
And it's got a 90 top right dot. Are you familiar with the weird line that Speedmaster nerds draw about where the 90 dot goes?
God, no.
It's a really special. It's an extremely autistic thing.
Yeah.
We don't need to get into it now, but anyway, that's gonna be coming up here soon. Patty, did you see this one though coming up? There's a new world's most complicated watch.
I've not seen this. Who makes that?
Vacheron?
Vacheron?
VC Vacheron Constantin. It has more complications than any other watch, including other ones that they've made.
This was at Watches and Wonders this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could blow this up. Why can't I blow this image up any further? Maybe I can here. There we go. So look at all these complications that it's got. And this is all mechanical, keep in mind, obviously.
Yeah, it'd be great if it was quartz. Our first quartz watch.
Yeah, our first quartz watch on the channel.
Oh, it's got astrological signs down there?
Yep.
What is? Oh my god.
Yeah. So up here, let's see what it has. It has days. It has date. It has weeks around the outer one. It has day. It has month. It has year.
Calendar moon phase.
Yeah, it has moon phase. It has phase through the moon phase that it has here. It
Is that
has tide.
power? Is that a power reserve on the
I
outside there?
this right here. I think this is sunrise right here, based
Oh
on
my
that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and here's sunset time over here. It has I believe these are tides. Tides over here. I don't know what the fuck this is. This
A
is
compass.
I mean, compass you can do without anything. Compass you can do with any old watch.
Yeah.
This appears to be astrological symbols. What the hell this is? A declination. This is some sort of... I don't know what any of this crap is. I'm just gonna skip over this sub-dial entirely.
Insane.
Because I don't know what any of that is. Now this...
Picture the back of it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the? Oh, is
Here-
this okay? So it's got all the constellations.
Yes. Oh man, it's really unfortunate that I have to leave it right here. Yeah. So it's got a 24-hour time here in the middle. Oh wait, no, it only goes up to 22. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. It's probably something to do with the constellations. But then it has a star chart that moves here. God, it's got more dates and months. Man, I wish I had researched this more before I looked into it. But yeah, this
I don't think it matters. It's insane. Nobody's gonna use it for that.
other than to brag to their rich friends, they have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 250 GTO you can wear into the bar.
This is the 250 GTO that you can wear into the bar. That's exactly right. When you ride your 250 GTO into the bar, that you can wear this on in.
Yeah.
It's
Wow, that's wild.
a record-breaking wristwatch, 8 years in the making, a masterpiece of innovation. How many complications are we talking though? 200 joules, so that's a number right there.
Wow. Yeah. The Seiko NH35 is like 23 joules or something.
Yeah, exactly. 22 more complications than the previous record holder, I suppose. 63 complications. A Chinese perpetual calendar.
Here's a game for you. What's the asking price?
That'd be good.
What's your guess?
From VC, what are they asking? I
Yeah.
bet. My guess is that they're not publishing it.
Probably not. What do you think? $1 million?
More.
More than $1 million?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I know that I think for the Grand Comp from
Heck.
Patek was $1 million, and that had like 40 fewer complications than this. So
Yeah.
I gotta
This one
s-
pretty plain though. I mean,
I know.
don't know.
It just looks like a
It's
regular
just-
old watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
With
but
too many sub-dials and too much shit going on the dial.
that's kind of what I like about it, though, because the Patek Grand complication, which has, my favorite YouTube video of all time. Maybe we'll just watch that and comment on that to end this episode. Is one of my favorite YouTube videos ever, and also my favorite watch video
I'd like to talk
ever.
I'd like to talk about a normal watch.
Oh, yeah?
Which is the Islander Seiko Aviator thing that Mach just came out with.
Mac from Long Island Watch.
Yeah, that Mach.
This one?
Yeah, no, what's the Seiko
Is it Seiko or is it Islander?
well, it's Islander, but it's a homage to the Seiko. I keep wanting to say Navitimer. That's the Breitling.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. What do they call that?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Just go to the home page of Island Watch. I bet it's.
Uh, what is that thing called? Flight Master.
Flight Master.
I
So it's the
just
Islander Flight Master that they just released, and it's got a bunch of cool
there it
colors.
is. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's a Seiko Flight Master.
that's a Seiko Flighty. Max is about $100 less, and it has sapphire and 200-meter water resistance and all the stuff you'd expect it to have.
The Islander Calverton.
That's,
Calverton. It's
yeah,
got the still got the slide rule.
still got the slide rule bezel. And there's other colors too.
They have other colorways shown? No, unfortunately not.
I think there's a white dial one that's really cool.
This is pretty sweet, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
It really caught my eye because I've always liked the Flight Master.
me too. I've always wanted one.
Yeah, but this one, but the Flight Masters now, I guess it was $400. I guess maybe it would be cooler to just get the real one, but this one has like real, everyday wear credentials. You know, like because the Seiko one is gonna have the hard legs crystal. It's gonna get all fucked up, and it's not. I don't think they have much water resistance.
Sure. Let's see what they're actually going for. Wow, one under best offer for this one. That's not a real Flight Master though.
It's not a Flight Master.
No. That's close to that.
Yeah.
This guy's not exactly a guy you can't hit, but he's close to that. Oh, here we go. Here's the Flight Master, 385.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so they're still going for the correct money.
Yeah. But again, that one, you know, they're cool. That's not the original bezel. I mean, bracelet. I don't think. That
No.
looks like a.
No?
I'm not sure. It looks a little bit too clean. I don't know if they had a polished Centerlink oyster on the.
He says it's good to go, but he could be a liar, I suppose.
Yeah, you don't know. But anyway.
You never know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
But I think the Islander one is really cool, and you're getting probably a more reliable, you know, better quality. Maybe not better quality, I don't know, but definitely sapphire crystal.
Yeah, I bet you're getting a better quality in a lot of ways. Sapphire crystal, shit like that.
Guaranteed 200 meters water resistance.
Exactly.
Yeah, and those are cool, and you can pick different colors, and you can actually get one without having to dick around with somebody on eBay.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I thought about that one. That's a cool watch.
It's a consideration. I've always wanted to get an Islander watch, but
Me too. I thought about it. The Manhaset's cool. They got lots of cool ones.
they have a lot of cool ones,
Yeah.
but I've never pulled
This is the
the trigger.
Manhasset. It kind of looks like a Explorer. Or
Explorer.
maybe it's Explorer. The
Yo,
top
you
left
trying to
there.
get an Explorer right there?
It look Islander X the Urban Gentry.
Of course. I mean, was there ever a better combo?
That
The Islander
guy-
and the
guy's
Urban
that
Gentry.
that Urban Gentry guy's a tool.
He is. He's the best. Urban Gentry, don't be afraid. If you want to come on the podcast, you're welcome anytime.
Yeah, just go anytime, bud.
You got an
We'll
open.
have ya.
You got an open invite, Urban Gentry.
You and Teddy the ball sack.
Teddy
Cesar.
Baldack Cesar.
Teddy Balzac.
Yeah, we'll come down and meet you in Manhattan and do a challenge where we try and pick a better combination of watches than the guy from Shark Tank.
Oh yeah, Kevin. What's his
Yeah. We'll do that whenever you want. Or you're welcome to come on, Kevin Balzac Tsar.
We'll see what we can do for $75
Yeah,
at Teddy's store.
yeah, and I'm gonna make fun of all your watches, and I might call you gay while I'm at it.
Oh
Well.
all right.
I think we better wrap it
all
up.
I've got, dude.
Yeah, I think that's about all I got. We better wrap it up, Patty.
Yep. What are you doing after this? Playing video games, or you
I
got mom
mean-
sleeping in there?
Mom's sleeping back there, but I mean, might as well party a little bit, huh?
Yeah, Ross is waiting in the wings to play some Forza.
Alright, well maybe we'll... Oh, Forza, okay. We'll slide the wheel up in front. Well, in that case, I'm Moss.
And I've been Patty, and this is episode 7 in the books.
Episode 7 in the books. Can you believe it? Alright, boys.
Wow. See you later, folks.
Later.